Hi Air Signs. So these are your general collective messages from 15th February till the 15th of March 2021. These are general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not resonate with you or does not apply to you, it's probably not your message this week or this month. So don't force it to resonate with you, okay? So I'm starting with air signs because we're in Aquarius season right now. So I'm doing something a little different this time. I'll do one oracle message and one moon message for each of the air signs from 15th February till 15th March 2021. And then I'll do the tarot, and then we'll look at blessing from gods and goddesses deck, and then one thing that you need to actively work on from Work Your Light oracle deck. Okay, so we'll start with Aquarius. Let's see, this is going to be your theme, Aquarius, from 15th February to 15th March 2021. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, your theme is never ending story, number 37. So I feel like Aquarius, for you, you might be getting sucked back into old dynamics or old patterns, behavioral patterns, drama, whether it is your drama that you're creating or somebody else is creating it in your life. Watch out for ego related issues, Aquarius. So identify what is your real self and then what is ego and where are you operating from. Okay, in your interactions especially, you might feel like you're getting sucked into unnecessary drama which is hitting your ego or which is wounding your ego. Please understand, a little ego identification is important, yes, otherwise we would not be having a physical body, but operating from a inflated ego or from a false ego essentially keeps you stuck in patterns or keeps you stuck in cycles that hinder your growth, that hinder the progress of your soul. Okay, so identify those for yourself, Aquarius. But looks like this month you're going to be struggling with, or this is going to be a theme, this is going to keep coming in and out of your life for the next 1 month, where you'll be getting sucked into people's dramas or you'll be creating drama unnecessarily. So watch out for that. Watch out for ego. So check with yourself whether whatever you're doing, is it coming from a place of ego or is it coming from a place of soul? And what other people are doing, is it hurting your ego or is it good for your soul? Identify that for yourself, Aquarius. All right. You might also feel a little hopeless and helpless this month because you may not know how to get out of this pattern. I think the reading that I did for Aquarius for the next 6 months, also something that you might struggle with was never ending story. So this has come up again for you this month. So you need to pay special attention to that. Okay, Aquarius? Let's look at one theme for Gemini. These cards are behaving stubborn today. Yin, Gemini. You need to work more with your feminine energy. Number on this is 2. You need to work more with your feminine energy, Gemini. Stay in a state of receptivity, stay in a state of flow, stay in a state of uh, detached action. Okay, so do whatever you need to do and then detach from that. So that'll help you to stay in a state of receptivity and flow. Go with the flow also, Gemini. Don't try to manipulate things. Say what you mean and do what you say. Don't manipulate things over there, right, Gemini? So take care of your feminine energy. Also, the focus for you this month, Gemini, might be a female figure. Okay, so for those of you who are connected with some like a woman or a lady closely, that might be the theme for you this month as well. Okay. I also feel like Gemini, for you, being around water might help you this month from Feb 15th till March 15, 2021. Being around water might also ease you, might heal you as well. So take care of those things, all right, Gemini? Let's look at one for Libra. Peace, beautiful. Card number 23. Libra, your theme this week is peace. This month is peace. So you're going to experience more peace. You'll be in a more peaceful state as well. You are the sign, of course, of balance, of peace. Libra as a sign is does signify peace, does signify balance. So I feel like this month you will be experiencing a heightened state of that. Okay, so even if there are things that might ruffle you or might cause you, external things that might cause you to lose your equilibrium, I feel like you'll be able to come back to it fairly quickly. Libra, work with Mother Earth. Okay, work with the color green. So keep focus on your heart chakra with green. That'll also help you to stay in a state of peace. But overall, I think you're going to have a great rest of the month, Libra. Also make sure that if there are situations in which you're getting pulled, you are actually being gifted with the ability to create peace in those situations as well. So use your ability to do that, use your power to do that, because this month will also probably be a peacemaker for a lot of things or a lot of people. All right, let's get one moon message for the 3 signs now. One moon message for Aquarius. A time for healing, Aquarius. What did I say? This is something related to your ego, Aquarius, that you need to work on, that you need to heal. Okay, so take the time this month to identify stories where you're repetitive stories, where you're getting stuck and it's not allowing you to move ahead, it's not allowing you to grow further. Something has not healed yet for you, because of which you are repeating stories, and they are never ending stories, especially related to your ego. Okay, you have to take it as it applies to you guys. So this month you're being supported and you're being asked to heal those things which have not yet been healed for you, Aquarius. Don't try to cover things up by making yourself busy or getting yourself involved in 10 different other things. That's not going to help you heal. Take a look at it. Identify what needs to be healed. Take help if you need to understand how to heal that. And then that'll help you to get out of this never-ending story as well. Okay? I can't say this enough for Aquarius. Please watch out for ego-related issues. Okay, let's get one moon message for Gemini. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. How beautiful is that? So Gemini, you need to work with your feminine energy, like I said. Know that you're good enough. Don't manipulate things just to get things right or get things the way you want them to be. Do what you need to do and detach from outcome, okay? And know that you're doing your best as well. That's going to also be the theme for you. So believe in your feminine abilities, believe in your feminine energy as well. Give more power and more due to your feminine energy, Gemini. Let's get one for Libra. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Libra. Like I said earlier, you might be the peacemaker this month for others as well, not just maintaining peace for yourself. So explore that gift, Libra. Show the world or show the people who you care about what your worth is, what your value is, what great qualities that you have, especially in terms of maintaining peace, in terms of maintaining balance and equilibrium in environments and for people as well, okay? So don't be shy of that. When you're called upon, and some people might ask you for help, Libra, this month, especially in terms of mediating peace, don't shy away from that. Please go ahead and extend that help to people. All right, Libra? Okay, let's get started with the tarot. We'll look at what was the past energy for air signs. Eight of Chalices or Eight of Cups. Looks like some of you may have gone on a soul searching journey, or may have had too many options, or too many scattered energy, or too much all over the place, which made you feel depleted, which made you feel drained, which made you feel like you lost connection to yourself. And I feel like some of you have taken, in the past, have taken the journey to reflect on your soul, reflect on choices that you've made, and whether they are aligned to your highest good, to your soul's to the benefit of your soul. Okay, now what I would suggest is, as I do the tarot, as I do the reading, please take it as it applies, keeping in mind your individual themes for this month. Okay, so for example, for Aquarius, I feel like some of you, because you're aware now that there's this never ending story going on in your life, and especially regards to emotions, I feel like some of you may have taken the time to self-reflect, okay, in the past. It may have been a little bit of a sad journey, or a little bit of a journey alone. Some things may have caused you pain as well, but you've been doing that in the past, okay. Like for Gemini, uh, making sure, or keeping in mind that you need to focus more on your feminine energy. Maybe that's the reflection that you've been doing in the past as well, and you're being supported to do that as well, to now start putting into practice feminine energy. Okay, so there may have been some loss in terms of not being able to be receptive, not being able to be easy, not being able to feel a state of flow, and that may have caused you pain as well. So you may have gone on that journey for that. And for Libra, maybe some things in the past may have perturbed you, or may have disturbed you, and may have rocked your boat in terms of not allowing you to be peaceful, or calm. Okay, and hence you may have gone on this journey. All right, so take it as it applies to each of your themes. That will help you to get a more a definitive reading. All right, I'll do one clarifier for the Eight of Chalices. Okay, so you've got the Oak King or the Hanged Man. So in the past, I feel like there's been a journey that you have taken as signs in terms of your soul's reflection, in terms of what is really the things that make your soul feel whole and make your soul feel complete. Okay, that really resonate with you and make you feel good internally, because something may have made you feel stuck, or something may have made you feel like you're not being able to move forward, move ahead in life. Okay, which is also why I think you went on this journey of reflecting. Let's look at what the present energy is. Too many fell out. I'll shuffle again. King of Pentacles, present energy. Okay, so presently you're probably feeling air signs, you're probably feeling more grounded, more stable. Also, maybe you're experiencing an abundance of wealth. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, older male. But I think that this reflection has helped you get a good head on your shoulders in terms of, where in your life you may have been too, or where in the past you may have been too flighty, or too in and out, and lacking any kind of stability, lacking any kind of grounded behavior, lacking any kind of solid actions. Okay, which is also why in your present energy you've probably converted that, and you're trying to be more solid, you're trying to be more stable, you're trying to be more logical even. You're trying to not logical but more practical even, and you're trying to keep a good check on your material things as well. Okay, so whether it's your home, whether it's your money, whether it's your tangible assets, you've got a good grip on that as well. Presently that's the energy. Let me do a clarifier. Okay, and you've got the Knight of Athenes under that. So two ways. One is that some of you definitely do have an earth sign, older person, could be male or female, more likely male. Somebody who has got an earth sign male who's helping to bring in more stability, who's helping to presently, who's helping you to get out of this in and out. What did I say? Maybe in the past you've been to in and out. With the Knight of Swords, it's a lot of in and out energy. It's very powerful, it's very aggressive, but it's very in and out. It's got no staying power. Okay, so that's one way, is that somebody is helping you to bring more action to your ideas, bring more action and grounded states, grounded results to your ideas, to your communication, to your visions. Okay, so presently that's happening for some of you. For the others of you, it's basically because of the self-reflection, and you're feeling stuck. Maybe you've been able to identify that you have been too Knight of Swords, which is too in and out, too flighty, very much in your head, lacking any kind of stability, and hence you're now working more, I feel like, on being more stable, more grounded, more solid, and more real. Okay, let's look at one potential outcome for you guys till March 15th, 2021. Ace of Wands, nice outcome, air signs. So something that you're passionate about, something that you're inspired about, some new things, maybe some new projects, maybe related to work, maybe related to something which will be action oriented. Okay, so even taking some kind of an action, all right, towards something that you're passionate about, towards something that you feel a fair balance of emotion as well as physical sensory engagement. Okay, so this could be something like a project or an initiative with which you are emotionally bound, as well as you're willing to do the action that is required for you to do for that project or for that initiative. All right, so it looks like a new beginning coming your way towards the end of towards the mid of March. Okay, this is going to be something nice, something that will make you feel inspired, something that will make you feel more energized, also something that will make you feel more creative. It'll also make you feel like you're ready to go into action mode instead of just being in your thoughts all the time. Okay, because air signs can struggle with that, just being in their thoughts all the time and lacking any kind of real action. Want to clarify for that? Two fell reversed. I'll read both of them. So one of your cards is here, not a surprise. We've got the Star, which is card for Aquarius. This fell reversed. I'll leave it reversed. And you've got Nature, which is the Devil card. So I feel like with this new beginning, which is something that you're passionate about, something that stirs your passion, I feel like you're going to at times maybe feel a little bit misaligned, or you're going to have fears about it. You might be in and out with hope, like you might lose hope every now and again. You may even doubt yourself, you may even doubt your own ability to make things happen. Okay, watch out for any kind of manipulation. Don't try to manipulate anything. Okay, just because you're passionate about something, don't try to manipulate it, or manipulate the outcome of that. Okay, that's not going to work for your highest good. It's not going to give you the result that you want. So take care of that, air signs. Let me do one more clarifier for the Devil. Yeah, Six of Wands. So this is about wanting recognition, wanting fame, right? So air signs, I feel like your fear is going to be that whether or not you're going to be appreciated for the efforts that you're putting in. Okay, and that also might cause you to lose hope, or might cause you to feel a little helpless or a little hopeless, a little misaligned even, not knowing if you're doing the right thing, okay, not knowing if you're going to be victorious in that. Okay, but it'll come. So this devil is just essentially a fear that's trying to hold you back. Okay, so the way to work with fears is not to suppress them. If you suppress them, they will only get stronger. That's not how one works with fears. The way we work with fears is you identify that that's a fear, you identify where it's coming from. So you go to the root of it, you identify where it's coming from, you heal that, and that helps you to move. Okay, and you do that despite all the fear. So if, for example, if you have fear of water, I'll give you a very general example. If you have a fear of water, fear is an illusion, okay? The enemy is not the water, the enemy is your thoughts about water, okay? So how do you deal with that is you firstly identify where did that fear come from. Did you see somebody drowning, or did you see somebody struggling with water, or did you see somebody choking on water? What was it? If there is no such thing, and if it's an unfounded fear, it may have come from somewhere in your past life which you're not aware of right now. The thing is, how do you deal with it is you start with slow, small, measured steps. So first you put your feet in the water and see how that feels, and you become friends with that. Okay, so you become friends with water in terms of you put your feet in the water and play around with it for a little while, even if that's 2 or 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months. Then you go a little further down. Maybe you immerse yourself till your knees in water, whether it's a pool or a pond or a lake or the sea or whatever it may be, or the ocean. You immerse yourself a little bit more, and by, as you become friends with that, you will realize that the fear starts to go. That's how we work with fears, okay? So suppressing it or substituting it with something else does not work for fear. It'll come back again. All right, I hope that made sense. Okay, so that looks like a fairly all right month, air signs. Nothing that is of concern. I think we've done a fair bit of work in the past. Let's look at one blessing from the Hindu gods and goddesses. Yeah. Yamuna Devi, goddess of purification. Her blessing is self-purification, joy or divine playfulness, as absorption in spiritual truth, and attachment to God's personal form. Okay, so any fear that you feel, keep your hope alive. Okay, invert the star again. The star in our upright position is all about hope. It's all about alignment. It's all about abundance. Okay, so keep that. Let go of the devil. All right. One thing that you want to actively work on, air signs, for the month till 15th March 2021. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So whatever it is that you're doing at your soul level, know that, and because you've got the soul's journey card in the opening card as your past energy, and then you've got a lack of hope or a lack of alignment or fears coming up towards the end as an outcome, this tells me that it is something very internally, a very deep thing that is going to probably happen to some of you in the month of till 15th March 2021. Okay, something that will change the flavor of your soul, or the internally at a deep level. It will shift something for you at a core level. Okay, so you will know whatever it is that you're doing, whether it feels right or it doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, you will keep going back into devil energy. Okay, remember this is your cue. So devil energy will be anything to do with fears, temptations, manipulation, lust, greed, bondage, any of those kind of things. All right, anger, any of those kind of things are devil energy. And when you are working from a star energy, which is, the star is a beautiful card to have. Okay, it's card for Aquarius, beautiful card to have. This is a card for alignment, hope, abundance, everything coming in order. Okay, wishes being manifested, wishes being fulfilled. This is a very positive card. When you're doing things from your soul, you will know that you're in a star energy, because there will be more hope. You'll feel more aligned, you'll feel more positive, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel like everything you do has a ripple effect positively towards things. Okay, so that's how you can identify which energy you're shifting into. So whatever it is that you're doing for your soul's highest good, continue to do that, because that's taking you in the right direction. Okay, so you will get this success, this victory, recognition, fame, something to celebrate also towards the end of mid of March. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right, so I hope that this helped you guys. Air signs, that's for Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And I will check back again with you for next month's messages. Until then, you guys have a great rest of February. See you.